How's it going? Alright, Torborn, Twitter, Carlos G. Celeste. Today would be the 8th of May, 10:09 a.m. Didn't get much sleep today. I just thought I'd do this one for posterity and all that. I slept around 1 while concentration camp number 6 would be unrelenting. I posted a video earlier today around 1 in regards to that very terrorism that's been happening in the background. Some of the speech has been layered in or layered out, like the TV making the noises on that previous video log on the 18th of Tower Vlog's Parasocial. A couple of thoughts that I've gathered during my since I woke up around 6:30 by a cow. It's that lady that's sounding like a Smurf in the background on your end, probably on the public's end. As information is being hidden from me, you should be able to discern which one's which. It's that heavy lady with the voice of a Smurf. Woke up at 6:30, Smurf lady on it, dropping a heavy thing on the ground for me to be able to wake up. Even in that point, I bet it's yielded nothing. But at your end, probably on a consumer as they sell in product, human trafficking of course, it's going to be edited out or layered in. And they boasted the methodologies that they can layer in the audio, exchange the speech or on their end of the footage, adulterate the reading on their machine so that their desperation can be flattered. So yeah, I was woke up by that lady over then, yielded pathetic. That's sad. You know, they keep trying to sustain their momentum all throughout the day, pretending they're doing a 100, but really, the dogs currently that's situated on guard duty, right? Been lying to the people on another set of demographic located or situated in a different part of the world. When those guys come in sounding like they're credible source of information, you know, they're going to be coming up like they're confident and sounding like they're a credible source of information, because key information that these guard dogs are trying to hide from them sustains that very confidence that that particular demographic or that particular group situated in another part of the world can advocate for this kind of methodology to be sustained. Ridiculous. You know, I see through it. I do the best I can, but apparently as soon as I start making sense, they cut off the feed so that that part of the syndicate can remain as confident as they are, as seem to be getting results on manipulating people. So I was trying to sleep earlier this morning, and Kevin Cabrera was posted at the garage part of 412, interjecting in every part of the song. Whenever a song goes to another part of the song, between the gaps, he would interject and do some extortion, making money on the side. I swear to him, I will embarrass him to his daughter, expose him as a call boy. Yeah, no. This is after a looping MP3 was playing in the background, or looping MP3 was playing on my phone, saying, "What is Kevin Cabrera to Totoy Santiago? Just a handyman? What is Totoy Santiago? A whorehouse." I'll be playing that on this part of the video, I guess. I'll just put that on there.
What is Kevin Cabrera to Totoy Wilfredo Santiago? Just handyman? What is Totoy Santiago? Whorehouse.
What else is going on? So, at that point, it seems like they were trying to sustain something for themselves. They got my buddy from a long time ago. I'm not sure if he's still my buddy. I'm not going to think about it too much. But he came in 1 a.m. in the morning. He never does it. Trying to cut the MP3 from playing on my phone that they seem to be gambling on the side or whatever the fuck they're doing as front, but hiding something in the background. It's gambling. What else is it gonna be? Such words as call lang ako, or I'm just gonna call, and here we go, ayan na, that kind of deal. Some kind of narcissistic supply for the incompetent, trying to sustain their artificially inflated self-esteem up, because otherwise they're gonna feel like they're pathetic. Oh man, narcissistic personality disorder. You think it's just as simple as cheese, but yeah, little do you know that butter is frozen. From cheese to butter, you'll be able to discern how. Well, if you don't have proper sense, common sense, you'll be mistaking cheese for butter. You know what I mean. So yeah, I was on about saying that they got my buddy to come in around 1 a.m. in the morning. They got this idea, you know, these morons would latch on anything that sounds plausible, right? So apparently they had it in their heads that my weakness apparently is 8, which is code word for Leos, as August is 8 or whatever the fuck else. I talked to my lawyer, and due to my social studies, I can discern that lawyer is 8 as well. I don't give much thought to it. I don't give much, consideration or anything else. It's just a normal conversation, but I noticed these little tidbits of it. I have reason to believe as well that due to their confidence that they've gotten to that very lawyer, but I'm not putting all my eggs into that one particular basket, as seem to be growing fond with that idiom. But apparently they would latch on to anything that's plausible, anything that sounds nice, anything that sustains their self-esteem and their morale up. Apparently my weakness is 8. My friend, which just happened to be an 8, comes in at 1 a.m., doesn't do anything, He said, hey, are you still playing that game 1 in the morning? Seriously? Outside of the window, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. As if I don't know what's going on. On their end, it's probably deleted. After a couple of minutes, he goes home riding his motorcycle. What is he gonna do there 1 a.m. in the morning? There's nobody there. Just Kevin Cabrera doing some fucking extortion. Alright, so I'll write this up on Twitter. I tweeted the very incident as soon as I woke up, a couple of minutes after, around 6:45. Tweeted it, woke up So I tweeted it that somebody has woken me up at 6:30 in the morning, a fat lady. And I write it up, and the whores, I think it's Pam, somebody else, I don't particularly give a shit what the fuck their names are, says, kumita to. I'm not even trying to sell. These people traffic in my personal, intellectual property, and they think that, I'm going to be getting some money and then it's going to be the end of that. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. I won't be tanking that. That's for damn sure. In regards to looking for a lawyer, I think I have to roll the dice. Seems like I've recorded enough syndicacy on this channel so that I can forward it to a law officer or a law office. Wherein they can discern it. I can't seem to be able to trust phone numbers or phones, as my speech keeps getting layered. That, or if I do phone calls, it gets routed. I have reason to believe that the lawyer that I talked to was doing something else on the side. Let's see. They had my messenger app. I can't seem to be able to send certain messages to particular sets of people. I don't know why that is, but on his end, that seems to be the only one that had gone through without a problem. I talked to him, it seems like he knows what's going on. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was still probably gonna pursue him since I've got an appointment and check his stuff out I've got some free time, not working until the 25th, I think. And yeah, my meeting with him is in between today and the 25th, so might as well give it a go. Might be able to get some more evidence or maybe some footages of other things. No offense. I'm just trying to piece together something else for history to review, as he seems to be a fucking shit show. You know what I mean? A fucking shit show. Alright, give me a second. Alright, now I'm trying to get to another part of the methodology. Seems to be in regards to biological experiments that they've invested on an unwilling participant. Psychopaths on meth. Biological experiments. So they have a thing where they can finish my sentences on this platform that they try to destroy my reputation on. Reason to believe that my thoughts are being broadcasted to a certain vicinity. Previous video logs such as tower logs, Parasocial tower logs number 2, I believe it is, that was in Sex Mahati, where my thoughts are being broadcasted and my conducting myself is being broadcasted to, say, 30-40 meters away. So I was at the lounge area of that particular place, and up until, 30 meters away from that, down the hallway, seems to be talking on my conducting myself. It's weird. Check that out if you like. I'll leave it in the description. Post a link or flashing on the screen. I don't know. I'll get that done. Biological experiments, finishing my sentences. And so, random people walk up to me, right? And these morons, pretending like I'm a toxic person. Yeah, things just... Give me a second. I was saying, yeah, things just crop up my brains, or my train of thought, that prior to this probing, never had been a product of my own thinking, or my train of thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't think toxic, but it seems like they make it a best effort to present me to casual passerbys as a toxic person, yelling out or thinking as it's being broadcasted. Their words, not mine. Wi-Fi and link, router, whatever the fuck, right? So they have technology to whisper toxic thoughts, making me think like I'm the one thinking it. The same methodology and structure in regards to dreaming, getting me to conduct myself in a certain particular way, oriented to flatter the desperation of the morons who revealed themselves. Little do they know, they're incompetent to begin with, Morally relevant person, and some retard over there saying, what the fuck? What was it saying? It was saying, these people. Thing about it is, I got into a car crash in 2017. So I'm trying to make a left turn on a highway going to Santa Monica. And then, my dumbass crashed onto another fucking car. This guy calls in the OnStar, I think it is, or something in regards to Volkswagen. I don't know what brand of the car that was, but yeah, accident assistance kind of thing. So calls in, I talked to the lady. She said, I hear you got a car crash, are you okay? I'd be like, yeah, I'm okay, but there's other people around here. Some narcissist personality disorder got on the radio that was playing in the background and said, these people. Back then, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, But this dumbass, the phrase has been popularized in the media and movies, these people, trying to present somebody as racist and all that. These people. What the fuck am I supposed to be saying? I'm the only person here in a fucking car crash involving 2 cars. That's how you can discern narcissistic personality disorder, because it tries to manipulate at every opportunity that it can. Back then I didn't know what was going on. Maybe its colleagues around it will call it out and say that you're fucked up, but apparently that's been done So much so that it only heightened the narcissistic abuse or narcissistic personality disorder up to this extent. Now you have a global pandemic. Think about that for a minute. Yeah. Narcissistic personality disorder, apparently it's a defense mechanism for shame. You know, if you shame somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, which is attributed to 10 traits of a psychopath, right? Brightside.me, 10 out of 10 psychopaths. You know, it would just heighten its narcissistic personality disorder. You would want to get them on antipsychotics, mood stabilizers. Yeah. What's the third one? Some other third one, helpguide.org. And psychotherapy apparently is the primary course of action in regards to treating the very ailment. It's rife if you think about it. Prior to these generations, not a lot of those things going on about. Probably is. I haven't given it much thought in regards to how the generations conducting themselves in a narcissistic point of view in consideration to the internet and information of wellness and spiritual wellness altogether has been circulated since the internet is what I'm saying. So right, they're finishing my sentences, orchestrating my dreams, then selling it. I don't know on what kind of fucking market that's gonna be at. Man, I swear to God, they've already sold child porn. They've sold my identity, which is human trafficking, Republic Act 9208, on the platform. People has been made to believe hasn't been adulterated. Open a suggestion when I'm vulnerable, embellishments on the read, trying to get me to be scared or something, but I keep provoking, at every fucking point and junction. I just keep provoking them, making them embarrassing pieces of shit. One guy on my YouTube saying that I'm embarrassing souls. Oh, do you want me to flatter them? Should I just flatter them instead? These kinds of people shouldn't be rewarded with any kind of trophies. If anything, if you're a responsible adult, you'd probably report them to the police, knowing that this is already illegal. That, or give them some medical attention, as they seem to be suffering from their own selves or smelling of their own farts. So all of this shit is dependent on a machine, right? I remember this one thing. It's called Canadian Fruit Machine, where people Canadian Fruit Machine, right? Where people lost their jobs, tens of thousands of them. Apparently, it was to discern gay people between straight people. Turns out, the machine didn't actually work out. I'll post a link in the description if you like. Maybe a little bit of cutaways in between the video, but yeah, it turns out the machine is false and it didn't actually do anything. The entire thing is conditional and situational and subjective. So you can't really discern or put your, healthy apples onto these bad ones. Rotten apples, as I call it usually. Like tomatoes, you can use that too. Shove it up your ass, right? I'm fed up with these motherfuckers. They're trying to cut off my options. I've got a lawyer, and it seems like gave him some sort of confidence into, getting to that very person and conduct him in a way where he anticipates what I'm going to be saying and how I'm going to be wanting this to be resolved. So I think I'm going to do something. If that doesn't work out, doesn't pan out as much as I'd like it to pan out. The syndicacy on this channel is just too rife. Shit actors doing acting. A guy over there pretending on the previous vlog prior to this. Guy over there acting like I talked to him on the casual, on the regular. I play it back, seems like some of the content has been adulterated and layered in altogether. That man didn't call me crazy boy as soon as I got out. That wasn't the dialogue. Completely forgotten what the fuck he said. People layer in the fucking audio, layering out what the TV says. Even layering out as I passed through Wilfredo Santiago's room saying, Tulisan. A good thing that I already caught more of what I need. More of acting. Got them on audio logs, on video, their faces, their names and identity. Even a guy over there outside, as soon as I finished the vlog yesterday, he got outside, did some proof. A truck, you know what it is. Oh, it's fucking pigs. It's babe. But yeah, guy outside does some probing, and I say, you're a fucking clown, off the record. And ano sabi mo? All this kind of shit and PR statements saying that this is good for something, this is good for him, this is good for a demographic, good for the generation. One, you got a global pandemic. Two, you have less tourist interest or tourism revenue coming to this country, which is already under development, struggling, can't even host Asian Games. Three, you're making a fool of yourself and embarrassing people amongst yourselves and amongst the people that you project your project to, edited as it is. No. Embarrassing shit. Posers. Oh, well, let's not call them names. Apparently it's ad hominem. Well, tryhards, let's say. Tryhards who present themselves at a certain capacity, now having to come up with an editor, funded and comfortable as it already is, getting more funds and more comforts for its own particular set of circles, while the rest of the world is suffering a pandemic and aiding corruption, promoting public disregard for the law. Enjoy that. Only inspires crime rates to go up. If you don't, now you do. You're going to learn today. Torborn on YouTube. I'll let you, boy. Alright, just last bit. These people pretending like they're, omnipotent. One thing, you're not my boss or God. I don't answer to you. You don't have any authority over anybody. These obsessed fanboy stalkers turned into hostage taking, desperately trying to enjoy my company, or however it goes. So much so they even copy the way I speak, my vocabulary, everything, and capitalizing on my tendencies, such as aiding to repeat myself and such other things. Losers, obsessed on how I conduct myself as factions, taken into liking how I conduct myself, basically. My decorum and my free-spiritedness is what I'm trying to say. 2017, several people from all over the world been looking in and trying to endorse me as, you're welcome here, you'll fit right in. Since then, narcissistic personality disorder, envy, disgrace, all the variables being considered, looking like a bunch of fucking shit kids. Even themselves, they want to be like, hey, you want to be part of my family? I'll be like, thanks. You're kind of clowns who would want to prostitute children. Had resulted to prostituting children, had prostituted children. Not only that, had prostituted children, produced child porn. Oh my God. And now you're just destroying yourselves just to be, looking good, in a span of history, and it's a review. Clowns pretending they know human research or human study. Belmont Report, which is the fundamentals in regards to that very matter, beneficence, justice, and respect to the subject or the research subject, which is, of course, in this light, would be a mockery. They like doing that. El filibusterismo, making a mockery of their forefathers' achievements, their established laws, their conduct, pretending that they're of the same pedigree in matters, in this particular one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Fucking A, man. You know, I'm fed up with this shit. I can't get some sleep. And these motherfuckers are sticking on it. Having to edit everything, even on this fucking video, probably. On previous videos, that's a matter of fact. You know, they edit out stuff from the start to finish. Things that I say that sounds like something that I said on actual time sounds different on playback. It's fucking ridiculous. How insecure do you have to be? Apparently it's a business. Sometimes it's not a business, sometimes it's personal. You never know what the fuck with this fucking psychopath on. Shit. Alright. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you on another video. Enjoy your quarantine, stay safe, stay hydrated, subscribe to Pelican Gaming, all that. See ya.